Up, squad, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, I'm really happy because I'm finally getting back to these mid-month readings. I feel like I have been slacking for the last few months, but just a lot that I was going through, and I know that you guys have always been super supportive, so thank you for that. Now, and I'm going to talk to y'all heart to heart because Taurus squad, we understand one another. But lately I've just been kind of in a place where I think so much, and I'm just like, why am I in my damn feelings? Because I'm the type of person that, although us Tauruses can be very territorial and just stubborn and, not good with quick changes, for the most part, a high vibrational Taurus will be able to part ways with so many things that are not serving them. So, just want you guys to be aware that Mercury is going to be in Pisces till about March 3rd, March 4th. So what that means is for signs that aren't water signs, because this is actually going to be a good time for water signs. They're going to be able to manage a little bit better, speak, communicate better, really be able to get a lot of good things going. But for anyone else that isn't used to that water energy, it's going to be a time where you can really feel things more than necessary. It's kind of going to be like a foggy sort of feeling that we have, just with people that we talk to, situations that we deal with. So the reason I bring that up, because I don't study astrology in a heavy way, but I know how Tauruses could be, where we are just really stubborn and we're, super hard to get through to sometimes, that you guys want to make sure that your stubbornness is not over the top. Okay, so I'm kind of telling myself this at the same time, but just keep in mind, guys, for anyone that has, I feel like it's air signs and fire signs that make it hit hardest with this. But just keep in mind that everything is going to be heightened in regards to emotions. So take a step back, think about what you want to say, what you want to do, how you want to react, and then react. Okay, so let's see what's up, y'all. Again, I am not a master at astrology. It's something that I slowly delve into and that I'm slowly learning about, but it always explains everything going on, so that's why I like it so much. All right, squad, so I'll shut up about that. So let's see what's going on. This will be from about February 15th to about March 15th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And all the energies here, guys, can be vice versa. So it could be something that is happening to you or something that you're doing to another person or, again, in a situation. All right, squad, so let's see what's up. All right, so we have past, present, and future. I just love it when we get this card, Ten of Pentacles. That should be like the honorary Taurus card. But let's see what's going on, y'all. Now, the energy that we have here, Fool card in the verse. Okay, so you really want to be aware of things that are not meant for you, guys. With the Fool card in the verse, if whatever path you're not meant to go down, if you continue to go down that path, you're going to feel a lot of roadblocks. You're going to feel things that can really make you feel stagnant in a way. Now, we have the Four of Pentacles in the verse and the High Priestess. Okay, so whatever this path is that we shouldn't be going down, we know what it is. Okay, so we have that High Priestess there showing that the intuition is very high right now, that your gut feeling is going to be more on point than anything else. So I tell y'all all the time, when this comes out in a reading, like especially when it comes out in a reading, because I feel like, just everyone as a person, we all have it, but when you have the High Priestess come out, there's going to be a lot of situations where it's just going to be a feeling to go off of. It's not going to necessarily be something that you can get proof or, that you can hold and see what the reality of something is. So that's the main thing. listen to your gut around this time. And if something feels off, even if you don't know why, even if you can't put your finger on it, just trust yourself, okay? And that'll have you avoiding a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Now, going into your past, the first card we have is the Magician. So being in a place where you're really able to manifest whatever it is that you want to, having everything within yourself to move towards something new. And you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So if there is any mental stagnation, if there is any sort of, limiting mindset that you were stuck on, you're getting past that. And we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So realizing that there's something that needs to just be let go of. All right. So with the Magician, maybe it's you that initiated the release of something. Okay. Or maybe it's just showing something fell out, even though you had the power to manifest it. Okay. So maybe you chose not to. So there's just too much imbalance here. Your soul didn't want it. Okay. So the next card for your past is the Three of Swords. So someone here is feeling disappointed. Someone's feeling heartbroken in a situation. We have the Justice card. So this is something karmic. All right. Feeling upset with something karmic that's happening. But with the Justice card, it's a lot of valuable lessons that could be learned at the same time that you're going through this pain. Lessons that help you realize that there may have been a stagnation that you were in that you have to move past. So with the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you guys just dropped something that may have just been weighing down on you for, a while, and you're learning from it. Maybe you felt debilitated by it. Maybe you put a lot of energy into the wrong thing. But again, clarity comes out. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So whoever was holding back secrets, whoever was doing something, that they didn't want other people seeing, it came out. All right, so that's what caused instability in a situation with that Four of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, there's clarity that you get that helps you guys to move past the situation. But it may have definitely been a heavy energy that you guys had to deal with. There could have been fighting. There could have been arguing. When the Ace of Swords in the reverse pops up, this is when, two or maybe more than two people. But when people are speaking, but they're not listening to each other. They're just waiting for people to stop talking so they can get their thoughts in. So you're not really internalizing what's being said. All right. But for a fact that there's something in your life that's unconventional that your soul just doesn't want, okay? That really needs to be closed out. Now, in the present moment, we have the Eight of Wands, okay? Could be communication between you and another person. Could be action and reciprocation in a situation. So let's say this is, for example, a business that you're building. You putting in a lot of work and getting a lot of return. So having that equal give and take here. Why is this Eight of Wands here? Ace of Wands in the reverse. So maybe you're talking to someone about something that needs to be let go of. Okay, because it's not good for your path. There's definitely something that if you guys haven't taken action yet, for a fact you can't move towards this. All right, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's not that this person isn't willing to move forward. It's just that that maybe the path you had chosen to move forward with is not necessarily a feasible one. So you want to move forward and you want it to be in a way that the decisions you're making are very grounded and very well thought out. So I see you guys again. Maybe you're still involved with what you need to let go of, but that that's not the direction for you. Now, the center of this reading and the next card for your present moment is the Three of Cups. The reason why I say it's the center card is because, at least in my mind, I feel like this is what all these energies tie into. And with the Three of Cups, that could be socializing, that could be celebrating something, it could be a group of friends. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. For some, honestly, this could just be a third-party situation that you're having a hard time moving away from. Or maybe energies that were not serving you. So maybe you were being unreliable in a situation, or people around you were being unreliable. And maybe it was just something tough to get out of, but there could be a sense of celebration because you did get out of that. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for here. All right, so you have the Queen of Wands. Could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you're dealing with here. But again, unfinished business. But there is definitely a sense of pride and victory that comes in. Again, just realizing that something's not meant for you. Now, the last card that you guys have for the present moment is a Five of Cups. So, feeling a loss, all right? Now, when the Five of Cups comes out, you just have to remember that you still have a lot going for you in life. You may just be more focused on what wasn't working out. So, this is when you're really going to have to give yourself a push to keep going despite what you might be feeling inside. You don't want to become stagnant because of that. King of Pentacles. So, see, guys, it's everything's still good. You're still in a good place. You're in a place where, you're definitely respectable. You have power over the path that you're choosing to take. There's just a sense of pettiness around this. Fighting, arguing, pettiness with what's unconventional. All right. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus as well, guys. And it's not just because I'm a Taurus, but to me, that is the most powerful card in the deck. And it shows when I'm reading myself, other people, it shows when there's something that is meant to be or not meant to be in your life, on your path. All right, so you know what that is. Make sure you guys aren't building towards a direction that could hurt you, that could derail you, that could have you feeling heavy energies, okay? Now, moving forward into the future, and let me see, did I get all my thoughts out for this? Yeah, so basically standing in your power, but just being upset over petty, tumultuous situations. All right. Now, moving forward, guys, Eight of Pentacles, working very hard, building something for yourself, putting effort into something. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse, so an offer that you accept or an offer that you give out that is accepted. And you have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. So, guys, the energies here, it's saying a few things. You already know that there's something that's meant to be dropped. Okay, there's something that's just not serving you. And I see you guys going in the direction of better things for you. Things, where you can really build and just be strong within yourself. But whatever past energy that is, it still kind of sticks around. And I feel that it does tempt you. It does tempt you. It's there. But there's nothing that's going to come out of it. Okay. There's something here that's just not genuine. Something here that will just leave you kind of stagnant. So that's going to be the test, guys. Really standing your ground, although there can be a sense of imbalance, okay? Because you're going to look at it. You're going to want to go towards it, but it's not something that's going to help you to grow, okay? You have the Ten of Pentacles. Financially, most of you are going to be fine, doing more than fine, doing extraordinarily well, okay? That's a Taurus thing. We're all about it. But this is a card of abundance, a card of feeling good, that whole Brady Bunch feel, Brady Bunch family feel. And with the Five of Swords in the reverse, you get to a point that although there may be things that are trying to still enter your life that you know aren't good, you're just avoiding conflict at all costs. You just don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's very good because there's a sense of healing. There's a sense of good abundance coming in, just good omens all around you, that sort of thing. And that's because you stayed guarded from what you knew was bad judgment. Okay. So at this point, you release that burden and you really start building something extraordinary. It's just you have to turn your back on something that wasn't going to serve you for the best. The last card that you guys have for the future is the King of Wands in the reverse. So this could be someone that's promiscuous, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Maybe someone that's just seeing multiple people. But it could be someone who's in a position of authority that they're kind of over the top. They're kind of having like an unbearable and just overbearing energy. We have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is going to be in relation to what was let go of, guys. These energies here are very unreliable. Not only can someone be getting played here, but it's just tense and angry energies. People not feeling good in an emotional sense. And you knowing that whatever brought you to this or whatever, made you involved in this in whichever way, shape, or form it was involved, that you had to let it go, that it was just too much adversity. So I definitely see you guys knowing that something is not good for your life. okay, and a lot of great things that could come in, but really just having to stand your ground, really having to be a boss about, you know, the direction you know you're meant to go in. Just don't bring yourself more pain because of unnecessary denial that you may decide to have in a situation, okay, guys? Because again, that High Priestess came out. And when the High Priestess comes out, that's someone who's all knowing. That's someone who has very, you know, strong intuition when it comes to something. So let's get some cards of advice on how to proceed. It's so funny because this morning when I was like getting ready and putting on my jewelry, I'm like, this looks like a bowl. I'm going to put this on because squad is up today. So just thought y'all would appreciate that. So let's see what's up here. What is the guidance for Tauruses? Queen of Cups in the reverse. King of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Something is really going to have the power, guys, to get to you, especially in an emotional sense. Again, for some of you, it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. For others of you, it could just be in regards to something that you had a great passion for. But this is what you have to guard yourself from, okay? So this, honestly, I just see it as a test from the universe because you have great things coming in. You know, this is a very strong time for Taurus, but there's something there that you know can derail you. That might be hard to move away from. We have the Ace of Wands, the Sun card in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You guys are just going to have to take the tough path here, okay? So, again, with Tauruses, we like stability. We like gradual shifts and things, and not these abrupt changes. But in this case, guys, you have to take the uncomfortable path. The path that either may hurt you or that may have you questioning, what the hell am I doing? Okay, because when you take that path where you're not exactly sure where it's going to take you, but you just know what you have to move away from, that's when these new beginnings come in. And that's where your heart is really being invested in something else that can really grow in a beautiful way. There's an energy around that can definitely block blessings for you. So wherever the adversity is, guys, wherever that's coming from, you really have to let it go for sure. And I know that there's going to be a lot of energies that we can't necessarily escape. Like, so let's say like a baby mom's, baby dad's, that sort of situation. Maybe family members that we live with if we're not ready to live on our own, that sort of thing. So in cases like that, and I'm bringing this up because someone had mentioned it in the last Taurus reading and I didn't respond to the comment. I kind of just wanted to sit and think about it. But they said, what if it's a person, and I'm not going to say the person that they said, but what if it's a person that you can't really escape? Then you want to definitely limit, you know, the communication on a need-to-be basis. Okay, if you're living with family, then just make sure you're doing something productive and that you're keeping yourself busy, that you're going out, you're getting your money. If you don't want to be home, save up, get out. Okay, so you really want to be in a place where you're working towards solutions. But again, Taurus, I'm telling y'all, I want all of us to really be careful around this time because the wrath of a Taurus who's like angry or in a bad place, it can be really bad. And I have to admit that it takes a lot for us to explode. But when we do, it can really be bad. Just think of like a bull running through like an antique shop. That is a bad Taurus. So keep in mind that it can be worse, that it could be heightened. Okay, and I'm saying this for especially my Tauruses, that you don't feel that you've evolved as much as you can spiritually. If you're still going through a lot of, you know, low vibrational things and you have a lot of people that you feel like you have to clear out and you don't feel like you're in a good place, just make sure that you don't bring more shit to you because of overreacting to something. So until March 4th, guys, just really be careful with all of this. But listen here, guys. Whether it's love, a new job, you have something very good coming in for you that you're going to be able to build. Now, with the Two of Cups, this could be a soulmate connection, okay? For some of you, maybe that's going to be with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For others of you, this is going to be If it's not like a soulmate connection, it's something that you're truly meant to do. Like if this card comes out, if someone says, is this a good job for me? I'm going to say, hell yeah, this is something that your soul really wants you to, delve into. But could be good friends that you have around, could be, again, that new love you have around. So go towards that, guys. Make the uncomfortable decision this month. Okay. And yeah, it's just showing there's going to be a lot of stability here. So tough it out, guys. Tough it out. All right, guys. So I don't know why I'm shuffling. Reading's done, but I guess I'll pull a card or two. But while I'm doing that, so for those of you that don't already have me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, I do put daily readings every day. So I pull just 3 cards, let you know what's going on in your day. And that's where I keep everyone posted in regards to what readings are coming out that day or what the order of the readings are going to be. So definitely check that out. If you guys need a personal reading, a full-length reading, or just a quick question that you want me to answer, then you can get all of that on my website, highvibrationswithliz.com. Okay. Because I subconsciously started shuffling, I'll put this out there. But look, it shows that there's going to be a lot of concern in a situation. Your head is really going to be overthinking, guys. You're going to overanalyze. With you knowing that you're probably overanalyzing a lot of things, act accordingly. But still, I don't want to, how do I say this? I don't want to downplay what anyone ever feels in a situation, but acknowledge how you feel, but acknowledge what makes you feel that way and why it makes you feel that way. And if you feel like a constant stream of negativity coming from a particular source, you have to move away from that, okay? Good love is coming in, guys. It really is. But the energy around you that is selfish, or someone may be narcissistic, or it could just bring out the worst in a lot of people, just make sure you stay away from that so that you can accept these blessings that are coming in. All right, y'all? So squad, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, squad.